PMI Tuesday, and I've just been joined by the MD, CEO, Chief Inventor, Brightence Electronics, Prince Dr. Brightence Ogemoye. Good to have you join me, Prince.
Thank you. It's always a delight to always be with you.
Of course, yes, and we're making history again, having the last day of the year 2019. You're sitting with me here, and we're discussing issues about how to bring better life in terms of the power sector to various homes. So if we look at what your company is producing and the discounts you have for Nigerians at large, what will you say?
First of all, I wish you Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you.
And I also use the opportunity to also wish all the staff and management in Brightence Electronics Happy New Year in advance. And to also wish my wife, Dr. Mrs. Josephine Brightence, Happy New Year in advance. So let's go to business. Of course I won't. You don't want me to eat New Year rice. Now, as I was saying, Brightence Electronics is a research establishment where we are into the local production of Brightence inverters, Brightence alternator boosters, Brightence phase selectors, Brightence automatic changeovers. So the latest products now are the Brightence energy bulb, the Brightence inverter batteries, and then the Brightence alternator boosters. So I want to let Nigerians know that our promo is ending on Friday, 17th of January 2020. And as part of our way of encouraging customers, we usually open our office Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But today, Tuesday, 31st December 2019, we will be in the office just to make our customers comfortable and happy. And now I want to let Nigerians know that we are going on holiday. We are resuming fully on Monday, 6th of January 2020. So I want to let you know that today is the last working day. We ought not to be in the office today because today is Tuesday, which ought to be our production day. But in order to satisfy customers, we'll be around today. And I want to let Nigerians know that this promo season is going on has been quite interesting for all the products. All the products manufactured at Brightence Electronics has promo discounted price. But for you that wants to use the inverter batteries, solar panel, the renewable energy aspect of it, I want to let you know that you can just make a minimum deposit of just 50,000 naira. And that deposit will make you to be able to buy the product at promo discounted price, even when the promo season is over. So that means if you deposit 50,000, we'll keep the said product for you for 4 months, maximum of 5 months. You make installment payment within that time. And when the promo season is over, you are still buying it at promo price. But for people but the truth is that it's only when you finish paying, you can get the goods installed. But for those who wish to say they want to be using the said product and be paying, that is higher purchase. Higher purchase means you pay 60% of the normal price and pay 40% of the normal price within 3 months. It has its own terms and conditions associated with the higher purchase. Then for you using the product before, maybe you've been using the Brightence inverter for some years, you can return the said product and upgrade to a higher capacity. For example, you have the 800 VA, 1000 VA that will power a medium-sized refrigerator with fan light and TVs, and maybe after some years now you have more money, you wish to go for what will carry your deep freezers, ACs or borehole. As long as our product, return it, pay the difference in price, you upgrade to the next KVA. So that will let Nigerians know that we know what we are selling is quality and durable. If not, there's no way you can return a product you've used for 2, 3, 4, 5 years and say you want to upgrade it at the same value you bought it. No, it's not possible. But for us, it's possible because we do that because we know the strength and quality of our product at your point of purchase. So I want to let you also know that if you are using the product before, you introduce 6 of your friends to get our product, we give you the next KVA upgrade free of charge. So you can see some of these incentives.
It's beautiful. But let's look in the direction of your automatic changeover device, your solar charge controllers and inverters. How different are they from your competitors' products in the market?
Yes, the aim of the Brightence automatic changeover is to prevent insecurity challenges when people go out of their apartment to switch off generator in the dead hours of the night, especially when they restore public power. So the aim is that the booster is going, the automatic changeover is going to switch off your generator, change you back to national grid. So that means you don't have to get up from your bed to go and be switching off your gen outside. Because we know that putting generator within your flat apartment is dangerous because of the health hazard implications of inhaling the fumes of carbon monoxide. So that's why we say people who leave their gen outside the apartment, if you have the Brightence automatic changeover, it will switch off the generator for you, take you back to national grid. So it works effortlessly. So you see, people still use this iron kind of changeover. That thing can even give you muscle pull. You are stressing yourself. This is a foreign, this is an advanced society where technology is taking a center stage in the pace of things we do in our lives. So I want to let you know that the automatic changeover is a better way of switching off your generator, take you back to national grid effortlessly.
So you do that at the press of a button?
Yes, you just go, you rest, and then the automatic changeover takes over from there. Then if you want to know the difference between our inverter and the charge controller, the inverters can power fans, ACs, deep freezers, borehole, washing machines, depending on the KVAs. And these inverters are quite very durable because they have Standard Organization of Nigeria certificates. And again, the inverter has it's a complete digital pure sine wave inverter. It's an inverter that has double system thunderstorm resistant facility during rainy season, which is very important. And then it has a way of protecting itself from overload issues or short circuit problems. Then the charge controller is a bit quite expensive, the one we designed. The reason being that our charge controller will be able to do a lot of functions that you can't find in the foreign ones. Okay. For example, he does power summary. That means if you travel, Philip, and you come back from your journey, you want to know if the charge controller has been working since last week or last 2 weeks. It saves energy charge from the sun in memory, in dates.
And communicates to you.
And communicates, it's interactive, very interactive. Then again, it has inbuilt double system, thunderstorm resistant facility. Then again, the charge controller also, apart from doing that power summary and that thunderstorm facility, it can charge your inverter battery system from 12 volt to 24 volt up to 192 volt inverter battery system. You can't find a foreign one that will do that. It's not possible because even if the foreigners have to do that, it will be expensive too. So I want to let you know that sometimes some people may not be able to go for our charge controller because of this numerical feature, because it makes it quite expensive. We have a foreign version we also sell, but as long as it was sold to you that our company official receipt, it is going to be durable. You will get value for your money.
Okay, now let's look at the batteries, the inverters, and then you talk about the Brightence alternator booster for pressing iron.
Okay, now the Brightence inverter battery is locally made, certified by Standard Organization of Nigeria because of the quality and durability of the battery. Then the battery has a shelf life of 2 to 7 years, but we give warranty of 1 year. Then another thing about the battery is that it's durable. You can use it with a locally made inverter or a foreign inverter. The other beautiful thing again is that you can even export the battery to the neighboring country because it has SON certificate. Then another beautiful thing again is that our solar panels that we sell is made according to Nigerian weather conditions. The truth is, thunder is a source of electricity during rainy season. If the panel is not original panel, it draws thunder lightning, it can destroy your electronics, can affect your inverters. But I can assure Nigerians that if you have the Brightence solar panels, you don't need to re-earth that house. You don't have to buy thunderstorm arrestor because it was designed carefully for Nigerian weather. So that means if you're in the southern part of Nigeria, you request for our panel, there's a kind of panel we'll give you. If you're in the northern part of Nigeria, you request for our panel, there's a kind of panel we'll give you. And the shelf life of the panel is 20 years. 20 years shelf life, but we give warranty for the panel of 2 years. So I want to let you know that apart from all these that we do in Brightence Electronics, the aim is to make you get value for your money. There's no subscription. You don't have to be paying any subscription at all. Once you get it installed, it's working for you. Then you were asking me about the automatic changeover, alternator booster for pressing iron. Yes, you see, we are the same establishment. We try to satisfy the needs of Nigerians. The booster is designed to prolong the shelf life of your generator, so that when you plug your pressing iron on your gen, especially those people who are fashion designers, hoteliers who are laundry service department, or tailorings or dry cleaners, you need the Brightence alternator booster because it will divide the surge that goes to the generator. Half of the surge comes to the booster, half of the surge goes to the gen, thereby prolonging the life of the generator. So if you want to know if the booster is working, plug your pressing iron on the booster, listen to the sound of your gen, remove the pressing iron from the booster, plug it into the wall socket powered by the gen, look at the difference in sound. So the aim of the booster is not to make your gen noiseless or soundproof. No, it helps to minimize that dragging sound, that surge that goes to the gen each time you put pressing iron on the gen. So the aim of the booster is to prolong the ultimate life of your generator. So you don't have to be buying half engine every time. So we recommend it for fashion designers, laundry service personnel, and hoteliers that have laundry service department.
That's a good thing to hear. But again, I understand there's a breakthrough in your company's manufacturing energy bulbs. And that's quite huge.
Thank
and
you.
I congratulate you for that. But
Thank you.
let's look at the competitiveness. What differentiates it from others in the market?
Now, the Brightence LED super saving energy bulb is designed as 5 watt and 12 watt.
Okay.
The aim of the bulb is to reduce the power consumption rate and then increase the brightness. So that means if you have like the 5 watt Brightence super saving energy bulb, it is far brighter. That 5 watt is far brighter than the conventional 18 watt energy saving bulb you find in the market. Then the 12 watt Brightence LED saving bulb is far brighter than the conventional 40 watt energy saving bulb in the market or 100 watt incandescent bulb.
Huge.
So the aim is to minimize, because a lot of people complain about their prepaid meter that within a short period of time is exhausted. So the aim of the energy bulb is to reduce your power consumption rate. Imagine you have like 10 of it of the 5 watt, that's just 50 watts. It reduces your power consumption rate. Then apart from that, it also reduces the battery drainage. If you have inverter battery system in your house, it reduces the rate at which your batteries are drained. Then again, if you have surrounding lights, so you put so for your surrounding lights or hotels, you have light around your fences, you change them to the Brightence 5 watt energy saving bulb. It reduces, will help you to reduce your fuel consumption rate or your diesel consumption rate. So it's a bulb recommended for every home in Nigeria.
Great. This is what I call wizardry. And, I must say that you have a little secret that you've not told us yet about all this manufacturing.
I'm an inventor now. So even if I'm a medical doctor and I'm still doing these things, they are God-given talent.
Okay.
This electrical electronic side is my passion. Though I'm fully registered with Nigerian Medical and Dental Council, but this is my passion.
Now, how do you impart this knowledge into others, like having ITs on industrial training, and again, where to go in terms of venue and all of that?
So let me let you know that one of our this God-given talent, my aim is to transfer these things to subsequent young generations.
Okay.
So the whole idea is for everybody who wants to get entrepreneurship. We are into vocational studies, technical skill acquisition programs, even secondary school. If you are proprietors, call us. We have a platform where we can train secondary school students on how to reproduce some of these things. Then those people who are out there in the university that wish to do their IT, they can come for practical skill acquisition programs. So I want to let Nigerians know that Brightence Electronics Company is located at number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road. Number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road near UBTH in Ubowo, Benin City. We open our office only on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 o'clock in the morning to 5 p.m. because we use Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to do production of product and install the ones paid by other customers. However, today, Tuesday, 31st December 2019, we are going to be in the office because we are going on holiday to resume Monday, 6th of January. Thank
Great
you.
one. I want to say Happy New Year in advance.